Hi everybody. In this question right here, we're trying to figure out the number of pathways that we can take from point A to point B, okay? And the idea is that we're going to continue to move closer and closer to B. We're not allowed to work backwards because as soon as you allow someone to kind of pull a loop here, well, you can go infinitely around. So the rule is we got to keep moving towards the end point here. Now there are a few different ways of doing this, but the intention here really is that we model this as a word with repetition. At least that's the kind of the underlying intention there. Although there are other ways that you can do this. So to go from A to B, any pathway that we take has got to go, and if you want to think of this as like a north, south, east, west here, any path that takes us from A to B, you've got to go east for a block, east for a block, east for a block, east, 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 and then south 2 blocks. Okay, so any path that we create is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 line segments where we go east. Now you can put those kind of wherever you want here, first, second, third, like it doesn't really matter, but you're going to have to go there 8 times. Okay, and then you're going to have to go down or south twice. So that's a total of 10 blocks that you have to cross. Now just think about it. Think about these as city blocks. These are streets going around it. We're interested in the blocks you have to cover, not the line segments in particular, okay? So this is like having 10 blocks that you got to cover, but 8 of them are going to be in the same direction. So they're all going to look the same. And then 2 of them are going to be in the same direction. They're going to look the same as well, okay? So here we go. This is how many paths there are from A to B. Now that, again, that is the intention, to treat this as a permutation with repetition, okay? However, if you look at the structure of that, you could also consider this to be 10, choose 2. So you've got 10 line segments here, but you've got to choose 2 of those line segments to be going south. Or this could be 10, choose 8, where we've got, again, 10 line segments here, and we have to choose 8 of them to be going east here. All of these would be exactly the same value. Okay, so you can do any one that you want there. Again, personally, I think it's just easiest to just count off how many you've got here just along the outside, because the path that takes you along the outside is going to have the same number of blocks going east and south as any path that you would find that goes along the inside there. So it's an easy way to count things out. Okay, again, remember it's the number of blocks that you're passing, not the lines per se. Like sometimes you'll hear this with the number of streets going, let's say east and west being 3. 3 streets going east and west create 2 blocks going north and south. Yet there's a little bit of vocabulary that you have to kind of weed through. I guess the best advice I can give her that is just draw it out. Every time you get a scenario there, just draw it out.